Welcome, Divine Masculines, Divine Emperors. Let's see what energy is taking place for you today. Coming in as the Ace of Earth. Wow. Divine Feminine got this in the Ace of Fire, and I believe the Ace of Air. So, Divine Masculines, you're seeing that you are now becoming aware that you are indeed an emperor. And as an emperor, you've been taking action and attending to the things that will bring out your emperor role. From you doing that, you're getting an opportunity in your environment to release it or exude it even more so. So, you're seeing that being an emperor and embodying that truly will bring the inflow of abundance. You're seeing that the inflow of abundance is coming to you. A promising business venture. Wow. Important documents or contracts. You're looking over a lot of things from you doing the Four of Fire, seeing as an emperor, what does it mean or how does it feel to get contentment, peace, and abundance by taking those actions, those courses of action. Wow. And as an emperor, you are the king of earth. You're seeing that your generosity is showing that you are very responsible. That the energy and efforts that you put into being generous, how you give of yourself, and the parts of yourself that you truly give is showing that you are professional and practical. Look, you still have the Ace of Earth in your hand. You know that wherever you go, abundance is right there with you. Whatever you put your efforts into will bring business venture to you. You are seeing that you no longer have to see the power in others. Is now that you're recognizing that you are power in itself. You are an emperor in yourself. Naturally, it's like a magnet. It brings to you the things that you've been fighting for or putting a lot of, again, putting practical efforts in. Now it's becoming effortless. You now seeing that you have the Midas touch at this very moment. Wow, the Ace of Water. The things that you have been attending. Wow, this is a mirror image of Divine Feminine, Masculines. Whenever you get a chance, look at Divine Feminine's reading as well. She had air and fire. You have earth and water. It's interesting how the Divine Feminines have the very things that Divine Masculines know how to do. Again, you're coming into your power, but in a different element. You're knowing that the things that you attend to and that you do put attention to are the very things that bring to you abundance, that bring to you alignment of who you are as an emperor. That the things that you put effort into is truly the things that you want. But knowing that, being aware of that, takes you to a whole new level. It's like you're now advancing yourself as an emperor. You're falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. That would explain it. Divine Feminine, we had to learn how to see who we are as an empress is true. The things that we say and how we carry ourselves this whole time has been true. And that the way we take action has always been our Divine Masculine side of who we are. Divine Masculines, you're seeing that you are tapping into the Divine Feminine of who you are by, again, seeing that the things that you put efforts into are the very things that gives you that everlasting energy. That's a part of your feminine aspects. The water is that same feminine energy. You're tapping into, while the Divine Masculines are tapping into their feminine energy. And they're seeing that there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's showing you that from you bringing out your Divine Feminine energy, because you know you're a man. You know you're an emperor. But realizing that you have the Empress inside of you always, it's like knowing that you have the God inside of you and outside of you now. You now know that God does exist in your world. That whatever name you give God, that's like how we give ourselves names. We have our birth name, we have a nickname that our family give, our surname or nickname that our friends and co-workers give us. All these names still represent who we are as a person. So now you're seeing that the God has always been in you. It's bringing it out. Wow. You're getting a new home. So again, from you doing a fire like the Divine Feminine 4 days ago, you've been doing exactly what the Divine Feminine is doing. And now you're getting a new home, or the home that you already have is now being exactly the way you want it to be. Wow. You're seeing that you are, again, recognizing as an Emperor that you are the 10 of Earth. That you will get that very happy family life. Again, the tending. You're seeing that tending to things that really matter to you is like a farmer. It's like going to work. The things that we tend to, the things that we go to, do as physical labor every day, always give us our earnings. Always give us that gratitude to know that your power as an Emperor is helping others too. That's, wow, that equal exchange, that 50-50. You're seeing that bringing out 50-50 of who you are is going to bring that 50-50 back to you. Financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Wow, ancestors and God and Gaia, or Gaia and God are giving me, you know how they say we are what we eat, or we are what we do? That's becoming true to you now, Divine Masculines. Let's see what else is going on with you energetically. Right now, you all about the green. You all about, again, that making sure that paycheck relates, that, again, knowing that God is in you and God got your back. Your guardian angels got your back. And however you govern yourself and however you groom yourself. Now you're seeing that there's nothing wrong with bringing out the Divine Feminine in yourself, because that is exactly the traits that are going to connect you to the Divine Feminine when the time comes. So you're seeing the God in you and starting to connect more to God in your own way. Again, no one can tell you how you connect to God. God does not discriminate. What does he did or she did? She brought Jesus down. Gandhi, Krishna, wherever customs or country you come from, God has a name. Your angels have a name, and you're starting to recognize that and not become submissive to it. Wow. This is, again, bringing your wish, what you've been wanting, into a reality. So now you have a testimony to know that God does exist for you. That your spirit guides, your ancestors, the people that you have loved that is on the other side in the spiritual realm, has been always there with you. It's now that you have been recognizing it and now being aware of it. Again, you've been getting recent downloads of information, either through dreams when you go to sleep, or when you're taking naps. They're starting to connect with you more and more, and when you're sleeping. When you are meditating, when you're alone in the world, that's when your ancestors and your guardian angels are coming there for you to guide you on the things that you truly want. Now you're using this as your testimony. You're seeing that your wishes are coming true. Concerns fade away, a love of life. You're seeing how connecting to the Divine Feminine in you is bringing your wishes. You're now seeing how to truly manifest. So when you do see the Divine Feminine, now you have a testimony to share with her. She recognizes, even that she's not with you, that you're making the proper steps You're seeing yourself more and more as an emperor. The things that used to stop you or stagnate you, you're starting to step away from those people and places and things and going on your own expedition as an emperor, as a divine being. Now you're able to step out in faith and know that faith and trust is all you need. But you're now strong in knowing that now. So things are looking up for you with that now ancient knowledge. That is truly ancient knowledge that you're receiving from above. The end of a difficult situation, you're taking a trip. Wow. When you get that awareness that what you want is truly within your grasp, is right in the palm of your hand, that your faith you're holding on to now, your trust you're holding on to now, you're seeing that having faith and trust is truly everything. It gives us the abundance, it gives us the money, it gives us the bill of health, it gives us the proclamation of wealth, it gives us prosperity from above as below. From north, south, east to west, every four corners of this world, every four corners of your spiritual self, you're seeing that when in fact being too frivolous or too cautious with faith is because you were concerned about it. You knew it exists, but to what extent? That's the opportunity that you are being tested on and having the opportunity to be aware of at the same time. You're seeing that now you're making good business decisions like Divine Feminine, and you're giving to those less fortunate by giving away things that you no longer need. Money, if you had extra money in your pocket when someone was in need, just giving away just cause. You're seeing that show that you have faith that money will return to you without you trying. That the clothes and amenities that you're giving away that you no longer need is going to bring in room for the things that you will need. The new clothes that you will need. The amenities that you will need. You're seeing that everything has an energy. That even though you give things away does not mean it will not return to you. You're now having the faith on that. And you're seeing that having faith and trust is showing you that you are a person of worthiness. You are a person of holiness. You are holy, Holy, because you now see that you are whole, WHOLE. What makes you whole reflects how holy you are. Seeing that as a person that you are worth, your worth shows how worthy you are, because you've been on the path of worthiness. You're using now your intuition. You're seeing that your artistic ways of who you are as a person should be in the pulpit, should be in the front, and not being put on the sidelines. You're bringing out your artistic nature. You're seeing that your sensitivity has strength in it. Even at times when it's submissive, you know that worthiness is not always strong. It's also submissive. You're seeing both sides of that masculine and feminine energy of faith and trust too. You're seeing that opening up to being that person even more is showing your friendly nature. Look at that, and you always know as a whole self that you are worthy. You are, just like the Divine Feminine, you are worthy of the wait. If you're wondering if the Divine Feminine will wait on you to be that complete person of faith and trust, you innately know that she will. That the Divine Feminine, Divine Empress will always wait. But they're also going to walk out on faith too, just like you. Wow. So let's see. What else wants to be spoken? What does your sacred side wants to say? Divine Masculines. Your wish is coming true because you started to come from out of stress. Things, again, that were holding you back, that were trying to stop you from your blessings. You're seeing that those are the very things. You started to see that what are the things that you needed to see as worthy is becoming successful. The things that used to stress you out, you're starting to see they don't stress you out anymore, because you now see that your worthiness, who you are spiritually, will stop anything, any energy or entity that tries to take out the godliness in you. That you stepping out in faith and in trust will give you that 10 of cups. You have the 10 of earth here, wow, and now you have the 10 of chalice. The 10 of cups is the 10 of water. You're seeing that you are getting that family life, that abundance in family, that abundance of self-worth, that abundance in everything that you want and need is provided from you by stepping out in faith. You are truly seeing your testimony. So when people are going through conflicts and confusion, you can recognize that now and now have a testimony to share to others. That's your way of practicing your faith and trust, by having an opportunity to see that you are a spiritual being. And you're seeing it to what extent, to what level, through your character. You're being loyal to how you look at faith, how you look at the way you express yourself. You're being loyal to that. You know that you have prayer next to you, that you have passion, that you have purpose, but most importantly, that who you are is very powerful inside and out. And you're becoming more loyal to that. You're making an alliance with that. You're making amends with that too. That the things that you put into loyalty, how you bring those loyalty out of you, shows the God in you, the Gaia in you too. So when Divine Feminine connected to you, now you see why she connected to you in the first place. That everything was divinely timed. Wow. By seeing that you are worthy of the wait, you will get that Ace of Cups. You get it twice while falling in love. The 2. So why do I get the Ace of Cups twice? Now it's the 2 of Cups. So your Divine Feminine will connect with you when the time is right. You know this now. But by you sticking to your plans, by you praying, by you trusting and having faith that the things that you're doing is getting you one step closer to the Divine Feminine, to your Divine Empress, you're starting to now make amends with that as well. Twice. You know that everything is divinely guided. But by you keep pushing and keep going forward in your own life, will get you closer to her. Let's see what the heart wants to reveal from this testimony, from this awareness. Wow. Let's see. Your heart says that spiritually, you're stirring up the situation by using. You're being open to new ideas about inventing a way. You're reinventing yourself. Again, reinventing yourself, Divine Masculines, and seeing that you do have trust and faith. You're reinventing yourself by bringing out who you are truly spiritually, whatever shape that is, shape or form it takes. You're stepping out on it strongly. That will stir some heads, even yourself and people around you. But you know that you no longer have to run. The things that you ran from are the things that are your roomie, are your rite of passage. Rite of passage has been, from you running, has been your pilgrimage in the first place. Divine Feminine wants you to know that from you stepping out in faith and reinventing yourself, that she's able to walk through the door of her faith and her destiny and see the freedom that you've been, as Divine Masculines, been exuding and been explaining to us. Now we understand what you mean by freedom. Before we didn't. Now we have the strength to know the associations and what it means to be free. We're seeing that our circle of friends are, in a way, an expression of our faith too. That the people and places and things have to zoo us as empress, but most importantly, the people and places and things, we get to practice on them before we connect to you as the Divine Masculines. Wow. This is truly a mirror image indeed. If this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. If you would like to get a personal reading, look in the description box below. We will see you on the other side.